The Penn State Nittany Lions' reward for the 2007 football season was a trip to San Antonio to take on Texas A&M in the 15th annual Alamo Bowl. For some, it would be their final time to play wearing the blue and white. But all of the Lions were ready to finish the season in style.
Somebody out of this group, baby. Make plays on three. Make plays on three. 1, 2, 3. Make plays. Hey, let's get it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it.
Don't get no much better, baby. Don't get no much better.
Postseason appearances are expected at Penn State, where Joe Paterno has coached in and won more bowl games than any other coach in collegiate football history. The Alamo Bowl was his 34th bowl game and his 500th overall game as Nittany Lions head coach. The Aggies were coming off of a win over their arch rival, Texas. Sean Lee, Dan Connor, and the Penn State defense started the party well, forcing a 3-and-out on A&M's first possession. Senior tailback Rodney Kinlaw keyed an impressive first drive.
Kick by Kelly is on its way. The kick by Kevin Kelly is no good. It goes wide right.
This time he'll throw it down the middle of Martellus Bennett, the tight end, inside the 25.
A 24-yard pass from Stephen McGee to Martell Bennett had them flirting with the red zone. And once inside, Mike Goodson finished it off on the option for a 7-0 lead. Things got worse for the Nittany Lions on the ensuing kick.
Hey, Wallace at the goal line. Good coverage from the Aggies, who stop Wallace, and the ball comes loose. A&M says they have it. Aggies try to add to their lead. Goodson explodes into the end zone.
Not the kind of holiday trip Penn State fans had envisioned. This team would refuse to allow an early 2-touchdown deficit ruin their plans.
Motions to the slot. Morelli fires to Williams, who's hit immediately.
Still, they were at a crossroads. The offensive staff wanted to gamble, the head coach agreed, and the players made it pay off.
Play clock at 4. Morelli gets the snap. Back he goes. Throws downfield for Butler. Hand fighting. Reaches. Touchdown, Penn State. A spectacular play by Dion Butler. That is just an incredible play. Our Keith Brown, Jack, did everything wrong.
I'll say he jammed him beyond 5 yards downfield. That should have been a flag there. Then pass interference around a 3 yard. Nothing was called, but it's just a great individual effort that time. Empty backfield, one-on-one coverage downfield. Just an outstanding effort, outstanding catch by Butler. You said he was sick? Yeah. I should be so sick. The plays he's making up there right now.
The play was a slice of Penn State football bowl philosophy. A decision by the coaching staff to go for the bundle. A staff confident enough in its players to carry it out. Dion Butler's catch turned the game around. Now it was time to unleash the hounds. Penn State's defense was among the best in the country all year in nearly every major statistical category. The first quarter proved to be an anomaly, and the Nittany Lions spent the rest of the game making sure the Aggies would not score another touchdown.
Back goes McGee. Screen pass set up to Goodson in the open field to the 10. Now cuts back inside, gets away from Ogber with the 10 and taken out from behind where he fumbles the ball, and A.J. Wallace recovers at the 11-yard line. A.J. Wallace recovers the football for the Nittany Lions. The fumble forced by Maurice Evans.
The momentum had shifted, and backup quarterback Darrell Clark was ready to strap it on the Aggies, needing just one play to tie it.
It's Clark up the middle, 10-5, Darrell Clark, touchdown, Penn State!
With Anthony Morelli playing in his final game, Clark perhaps gave Penn State fans a preview of coming attractions. The Nittany Lions had battled back to tie it 14-all, and the defense was determined to hold ground until Penn State could score again. Rodney Kinlaw's final game would see him named Alamo Bowl Offensive MVP. Penn State dominated a second quarter in which everything seemed to go right.
Penn State a third down and a mile to go for a first down at their own 49-yard line.
Back he goes. Sets up. Loads it up over the middle. Golden 30. Golden 25, 20. First down at the 19. They exploited the middle of the field that time.
With Morelli's passing and Clark's running, it wouldn't be long before Penn State was in field goal range as Kevin Kelly gave them their first lead with a 25-yarder.
Not an accident that Paterno is so successful. He's very effective at being able to dial in, prepare his team mentally and physically, have them ready to go in bowl games.
Play action. Blitz. Throws downfield. He wants Franks. A.J. Wallace picks it off at his own 43-yard line. A.J. Wallace, his first career interception.
Turnovers, field position, defense. Penn State was winning the battle on all fronts, and the first quarter was just a distant memory, like a nearly forgotten bad dream.
Thomas left. It's Lane, the big man. He's going to be thrown for a loss. Mark Rubin wrestles him down.
The Lions forced A&M to scratch for every inch of Alamodome real estate.
And they're going to throw it. Bennett makes the catch, fights forward, and has a first down.
Kick put down, kick by Szymanski's up, and the kick is good. Szymanski hits the 38-yard field goal, and this game is tied at 17.
Kinlaw is down.
Kinlaw was down, but Penn State was not out. After running for 143 yards, Kinlaw got a well-deserved rest as his team used its other weapons to put together a game-winning drive. Morelli hit Derek Williams to convert a 3rd and 6. Then he went wide while Darryl Clark lined up under center and got some more on the ground. Penn State would answer the Aggies' tying drive with a methodical 84-yarder of their own.
Back goes Morelli, short drop throws. Corliss makes the catch, center of the field, 38-yard line.
They were in the middle of the field and setting up for the game-winning score, but it wouldn't be a field goal. The biggest difference between these Alamo Bowl combatants was Penn State's ability to run.
Royster up the middle, first down, 35, 30, Royster 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Penn State, the Nittany Lions take the lead.
The great thing about bowl games is that it affords opportunity for those graduating and moving on, and for those who are next in line. Freshman Evan Royster taking senior Rodney Kinlaw's spot. But the defense still had to protect the lead, and the Aggies made them work to do that, as Stephen McGee's arm and legs helped them get to a critical 4th down deep in Penn State territory.
4th and 1 at the 2. Motion away from us. Option play far side. McGee in trouble. Slips it down. He goes. The Nittany Lions will get the ball on downs at the 6-yard line.
Another chapter in Penn State's illustrious bowl history was in the record books, and the largest crowd in Alamo Bowl history was there to see it, right in the Aggies' own backyard. It was the end for some, the beginning for others, but mostly, and for all, it was the continuation of excellence.
Oh, it definitely gives us a jump start. We're ready. I mean, you've seen what we can do with our future, so hopefully we continue it from here.
I mean, Joe Pa earlier in this week told us to keep our poise, and that was going to be one of the determining factors in this game, man. When we were down by 14, we kept our poise, we stayed on the grind, ran the ball, and made up the difference.
Even though we had a lot of sickness, we had kids who, we'd have 2-3 kids almost every day were throwing up because of some kind of virus that was around. They hung in there. So, yeah, I think that gives us a boost. I mean, this is a fairly young team. Most of the game we play with one senior on defense. I don't know that we ever had 2 seniors on defense at any time.
Absolutely. We all, as seniors, just want to go out and get a win, for our last game. And then on top of that, all the stuff that they were talking all week long, and we wanted to get another win for Joe.
I always knew we had a chance. I always knew the game wasn't over because, they got that quick one on the turnover, and, I knew that we could stop them defensively. They had a great run attack, obviously. They could pass, they could air it out, but, I knew that our defense was on our stuff today.
I would say it was a great win, especially coming out and playing Texas A&M, which was a very good team, and especially losing the last game against Michigan State was very hard on us. So we just came out and worked hard and came out with a win.
So all the seniors really just their presence and then like their leadership and all that. So I mean that's going to be missed for real.
Man, I'm going to miss the people the most, the coaches, the players, everybody. I mean, it's been such a great experience, and the fans, too. It's sinking in now, all the stuff, I'm going to be missing, and it's a ton, man. It's such a great program.
They say, okay, we got to go out here and we got to ball out. We're coming down in a hostile environment. Our fans were outnumbered by too many, you know what I mean? That stadium was filled with Texas A&M fans, but, our Penn State fans stuck together, and we were able to pull out the win. And I can't wait till the next season starts. It's obviously a lot of work that we have to do. We're off for about 2 weeks, and once we get back, showtime.
And the Nittany Lions know all about showtime, having now orchestrated 26 bowl wins. Success with honor.